It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Lynx going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from downtown.
And Jackson spaces out the defense with that shot. Makes it look easy.
It's good.
And guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
Now here's Brink. Jackson right side. Over Smith. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, that can be a tough range, right? But Jackson right there made it look elementary.
Now here's Boss. She's guarded closely. For three, Nafisa Collier. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Brink, the shot is good.
The endless length of Cam Brink helping big time inside.
Nafisa Collier for three. That's in, and she's found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Jackson outside. Connects from three-point range.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Inside. That misses off the backboard. 16 feet out. Another one falls for the Sparks.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
And that one's good. Collier.
And you see the quickness from Collier right there. She can beat you to the spot anytime she wants.
Right side Clarendon. Brianna Turner in the high post. That's good, and it's Asia Clarendon with the assist.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Pass to Boss. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
When you talk about winning, historically the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Over her career, Williams has really improved her passing, flashing some point guard skills there.
Here's Jackson. Here's Brink. And the layup falls.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Collier can't get it to go. The Sparks leading. Here's Jackson. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Puts one up from 19, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Turner in the post. McBride covering. It's good on the putback.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here's Boss. Pass to Collier. Shot to stop the run. The Sparks grab the miss.
The shot just not dropping for her today.
Here's Jackson. Another one falls for the Sparks.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
McBride. And the Lynx miss again.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Jackson, no good.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
And she gets it to go.
The catalyst of the team, McBride, is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Here's Voss. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Sparks ball. 17-point game. Here's Jackson. Again, the Sparks good for two.
They're not taking the easy route here. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
That's right. 6 of their last 10 points have come from mid-range.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Collier. Here's Voss. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Unselfish play by Collier. This team loves having her.
So it's the Sparks now. Jackson right side. Over Collier. The quick look. No good that time.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good. Just didn't execute.
They get the rebound. Good on the bucket.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Jackson. Again, the Sparks good for two.
They're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, just drilling those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, 8 of their last 10 points from the mid-range. Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
And it's Turner missing.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And, you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. Old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
Great recognition from Turner right there. Knew how much time she had and let it rip on the catch and shoot.
Boss. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort. Jackson outside. Over McBride. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
We're seeing some good ball movement out of them.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Pass to Collier for 3. And rebounded by Brink.
She's jacked up a number of threes, but her accuracy has just not been there. If you ask me, it's time to try something new.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And here are the Lynx now, trailing by 17. Now here's McBride. Not a lot of room. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Sparks. Turner with the ball. Now guarded by Smith. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive. Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
The baseline J. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They play terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
Feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Here's Brink. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
It looked pretty, but she doesn't need to use the fadeaway when she's that open.
Pass to Smith. Not going to go that time. And the buzzer sounds in the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Sparks ahead, running away with it. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Here's McDonald. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's 10 straight points off of mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get these shots. Very good discipline shown by this side.
Now here's Griner. And she drops in the layup off glass.
If you let me draft one player, maybe ever, to get the ball inside to, it might just be Brittany Griner.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Here's Collier. The Sparks grab the miss.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stack. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Milic, shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Carlton. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drew contact on the shot.
And Tim, when you see Alyssa Peely out there, she's just a different type of player.
Well, she's pretty much a 6'2" big, excellent rebounder, but Peely can also stretch the floor, shoot it. She's a good passer. It's just kind of a unique player.
And she makes the first.
You know, with the length of the WNBA season, it can really fly by in a hurry.
Just when you think you're starting to get settled in, we've already played a decent chunk of the year.
And that makes each game count that much more. There's very little room for error during the regular season.
And good on both.
Well, such a unique player. Alyssa Peely is just 6'2", but she's strong, can dominate the glass, and she's got some playmaking skills as well.
Charity stripe shot. Here's Milic. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for Los Angeles, Milic, shooting 1.
What's up?
And here are the Lynx now. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Wing shot on the way. McDonald, no good. This Lynx squad struggling. Pass to Williams. Off on the layup. Outside McDonald. Hunter. The Sparks, no good that time either. And here are the Lynx now. And here's Carlton. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
And this is our first free throw of the game.
For your Los Angeles Sparks, Ari McDonald. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, during her final year at college, what an incredible run by Ari McDonald, making it all the way to the national title game and just missing a shot to win it all.
She hits one and misses one each at the line.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. Just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. Took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing 3rd in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Here's Carlton. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
McDonald hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Collier right side. And it's been a tough game for her offensively. Here's McDonald. Another one falls for the Sparks.
And you're seeing it right there, that guard quickness from McDonald.
Collier outside. The kick out to Williams. Goes back up. It's rebounded by McDonald. Pulls up from the corner, and good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Well, McDonald is a great passer, and she's able to make some advanced reads.
Now here's Williams. She's guarded by Alaman. Pass to Williams. Carlton. Williams with it. Clock at 6. To the paint. Collier, that's good.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Now here's McDonald. She's got 5. She gets that one.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
Now here's Williams. That ball is in the basket. She's now shot 6 and made 3. And here are the Sparks now. Left side, McDonald. Over Collier. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Second chance shot. And at last, they get one to fall.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Baseline J on the way. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And the mid-range jumper, it's not the most efficient shot you can take, but it can be really effective when you're getting the job done like this.
Right now, it might as well be a layup because it is working in a major way for them.
Williams can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Clark. Nails the baby hook.
Always up for a challenge because Clark loves to improve her game, and really, she wants to get better every day.
Now here's Collier. She's got 11. Williams sets the screen. Plenty of space. And Collier with a nice bucket inside.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the Sparks. Here's Milic. 5 points in the game. That one good for 2.
Fantastic pass. He made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Now Williams. She has 6. Collier bangs home the trifecta.
Love the confidence from Collier. She knows she can knock it down from deep.
Here's Jackson. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Nafisa Collier for 3. And the Lynx another 3.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Here's Jackson. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline.
Well, after hitting those 2 3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Well, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, starting to get on track.
Yeah, it's almost like the coach kind of grabbed his whole team, put them in the microwave, and because they're starting to heat up. And whether you like my analogy or not, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
I don't like it. I don't want to go in the microwave.
Now here's Jackson. She's got 34. Nailed from 3-point land.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Boss with it. Clarendon covering. And the basket by Boss.
I like the move she made to come free, give herself a clear lane to the hoop.
Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
3-pointer. And it's Boss missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
It's stolen by Turner. That's good, and that's her 4th basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
And it's Boss missing. So it's the Sparks now.
Jackson outside.
Got it up. What a play! She screams it at the buzzer.
What a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note.
I'll say that'll give them a nice little lift to start the next quarter.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for them.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
To center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Nice drive. One more time. A round of applause.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And here's Clarendon, looking for her first basket still in this one. Got that one up quick.
That's what set them apart today, their success with the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, they've taken what the offense has given them and really just made the most of it.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
They grab their own miss.
Here's Voss. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Now here's Collier. She's got 19.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Here's Jackson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Voss with it, defended by Turner. For three, Nafisa Collier. The shot misses. And here are the Sparks now. Jackson with the ball. Now guarded by McBride. Jackson, no good.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss in the second half.
Here's Boss. Jackson pulls it in. Out to the wing. Cameron Brink from the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
A part of what makes Cameron Brink special, the ability to hit threes.
Pass to Collier. Down low. Good work defensively, Rickea Jackson. Now the Sparks with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Now here's Boss. 20 points for her. Looking to end the run. And Nafisa Collier with the 3.
Something's brewing, guys, and it's not just the pot of coffee I put on. Their three-pointers just keep on dropping.
Oh, and that coffee you put on has been great. So thank you for that, Tim. Look, they've just had a great second half from long range. Things are definitely starting to look up for them.
You want cream and sugar?
Oh, I usually just drink it black, but thank you, Tim.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I've got to say, when she threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, neither did the defense, clearly.
Using her size nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
Here's Boss. Off target from three-point range. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Boss. She's covered closely. Pass to Collier. The Sparks grab the miss. Jackson right side. And that one drops.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Smith, no good. Jackson outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Smith.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. You know, it has been a rough night for her, but you can't falter on that try.
From downtown, that shot, no good.
She's really slowed down here in the second half. Hasn't converted a three-pointer yet after that tremendous first half.
And the Lynx miss again. So it's the Sparks now. Here's Jackson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson can get buckets from all 3 levels, and it's 6'2". Her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
And she can't get the first one.
A talented player. Jackson's confidence and just overall versatility is what makes her so dangerous.
And she sinks the second. Here's Collier. She's got 25. Pass to Carlton. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
What a selfless decision by Collier. She sees someone with a better look, gets him the ball.
Now here's Jackson. She's tightly guarded. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
To the middle. Here's Carlton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Here's Jackson. Softly drops in the floater.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Here's Boss. Misses the three.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Well, with games like this, it's easy to see why Jackson was picked 4th overall back in 2024. She's cooking right now.
Offensive rebound. For three, Nafisa Collier buries the long-range jumper.
Wow, what a great performance from her. She's hit 3 3-pointers in each half.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Lynx. Pass to Boss. No good with the layup. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Inside. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot
2 foul.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Number 25. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one. And so she hits both. Aleman with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's McDonald. The 17-footer goes down.
Well, offensively, McDonald uses the entire floor. She's got the touch to make the mid-range work for her.
Boss. Count that one.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Milic. Another one falls for the Sparks. Deflects the pass. Pushing it up. And Harris gets it to go.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
And here are the Lynx now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Collier. 28 points for her. And it's Boss missing. Now here's Harris. Boss defending.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
To the paint. Here's McBride. Count that bucket.
Well, most of McBride's shots come from beyond the arc, but she certainly is not afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Clark. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Well, that's a good end to a not-so-good possession.
Pass to Boss. They get it back. Now Collier. Here's Carlton. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Here's Clark. And off the front iron and in it goes.
A well-rounded offensive identity is really what makes Clark a threat to score anytime she's on the court.
Now here's McBride. Nafisa Collier for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end. Trying to will them back.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
And the Lynx pushing it up now. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by the Sparks. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's McDonald. Cans it from downtown.
Streaky from deep. Once McDonald hits one, more can follow. Watch out.
Now here's Collier. Guarded closely. Second shot opportunity. And it's good off the glass.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sparks on top, opening a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. So the Lynx now.
Alyssa Peely on the wing.
Back to Williams. Takes the three. No good that time.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Pass to Peely.
Reiner puts it up from 17. And Williams gets it to go.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Shoots it up. Harris can't hit.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
To the inside. Reiner misses. And it's the Sparks ball. McDonald. She's guarded by Williams. And McDonald gets it to go.
Well, here's a player who uses the mid-range. I mean, McDonald on target with the jumper.
Pass to Peely.
Back to Williams. There's the three. The Sparks grab the miss.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Fires from 18. Village, shot is good.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now here's Williams. She's guarded by Alaman.
Alyssa Peely on the wing.
And it's off from three-point range. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harris can't hit.
Well, thus far, they managed to overcome an off game from her offensively.
This one for three. Carlton's shot is off. Alicia Clark on the wing, covered by Smith. Clark, that one's good. Here's Williams. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
But when you can set up Peely, it's a good trip.
Harris with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Williams. Down low. Smith. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
Well, you know, it's tough stopping Smith in that pick and roll set. She can score it anywhere on the floor and makes her hard to track.
Again, the Sparks good for two.
Oh, we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Here's Carlton. Outside Williams. Smith. Off the mark there with the three.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Peely. Here's Milic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Quality display of court vision from Clark. Her team is simply better when she's out on the floor.
Williams. She's guarded by Aleman. Back to Williams. Peely. Drills it from outside.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Here's Harris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Now here's Williams. Goes up, high post. The rebound by Harris. Clark left side. From the arc. Minnesota grabs the miss. Pass to Williams. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
She's played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time she's turned it over so far.
And it's the Sparks ball. On the wing, Harry McDonald. That three off the mark. Outside Williams. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Sparks with possession here. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Now McBride. Outside Williams. Williams sets the screen. Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Milic grabs the miss. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7. And here are the Lynx now. Smith outside. The three. Rebound by the Sparks. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Lynx now. And here's Carlton. Pass to Griner. The 10-footer. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Alema. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now the Lynx with it. McBride outside. Screen by Smith. Here's Carlton. The three-pointer, no good. Shoots it. Another one falls for the Sparks. And here are the Lynx now. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Pass to Williams. Lets it fly from 18. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Milic, shot is good. And here are the Lynx now. It's rebounded by McDonald. Again, the Sparks good for 2. Williams with it. McBride outside. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
She's been their best rebounder today, no doubt.
Well, the numbers back that up, too. I mean, she brought her lunch pail with her today, and she has gone to work. She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Clark outside. Fires for three. Drops in the tray.
An incredibly accurate shooter. Clark, a three-point leader in the league for a few seasons. She has done it at a very high level.
Now here's Williams. Williams sets the screen. Pass to McBride from outside the arc. It's a misfire, and she's now 4 of 9 from the field. Clark outside. Minnesota grabs the miss.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Griner.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside. Get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Milic. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McBride outside. Griner with the ball. It's rebounded by McDonald. The three ball. Yep, it's good. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that's a wrap, everyone.